Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, March 30th, 2019, and this is the new edition of the Morning Ruck March with Sergeant Woodard and Private Gus. Gus and I are getting ready to drive up to River Legacy Park to meet up, hopefully, with some folks to begin the inaugural training sessions for the North Texas Legion of the Go Ruck Club, if you will. Started a new team here in the Mid-Cities area for DFW. There's one in Garland and one out in Aledo, but that's a little bit far for a lot of people to drive. So I thought, well, you know what the heck, let's go ahead and get one started up here. So that's what we are going to do. We are also going to start beginning today, have this as a weekly program as opposed to a daily program, because apparently it was like, you know, too much overload, too much stuff coming in on a daily basis, and plus with me trying to get other things taken care of, it kind of used up a lot of time. So stop it. He hadn't changed much. So that's what we're going to do. It'll be on every Saturday. I will get it posted once we get back from our little session. So we're going to head up to River Legacy, and hopefully we'll have some people that are there. He loves me still. It's Sergeant Woodard and lovable Private Gus, and we are out for now. Well, it's about 6:48. Gus and I pulled up here, and the parking lot where I usually park, where it's usually empty, is packed full. And apparently it looks like that not only is there a running club out here, but in one section there's actually a group of people who are doing a major camp out. It looks like Boy Scouts or something like that. So Gus and I are going to see if anyone shows up here, and then we're going to move to another spot and go from there. Starting to rain just a little bit as the cold front's starting to move through. It started out being about 64 degrees, but the cold front's going to drop the temps into the mid-40s by about 10 o'clock, and then it will steady itself into the mid-50s as it starts to warm up later in the day. But Gus is raring to go. We haven't been up to River Legacy in a few weeks. We've mainly just done stuff there in the neighborhood, just because, well, I haven't been doing this. I've been doing my ruck marches, and I have crossed my 75-mile limit or goal for the month. So I feel pretty good about that. We're going to knock out some more. I'm sitting just shy of 80 miles right now for the month. So we're going to see if we can pad that some more today and tomorrow, and then we'll see what the Go Ruck folks have as far as a challenge for this next month that I'll take on, and see if I can challenge anyone who is going to join our North Texas Legion Team Go Ruck, and then go from there. So I'm going to wait for people to show up and see what happens. Well, we're about a mile into it. Gus is having a great time, and tomorrow's Gus' birthday. He's a happy dog. He's going to be 1 year old tomorrow, believe it or not. Right, Gus? Tomorrow you will be a birthday boy. All right, let's move. Well, the sun's coming up. It's just me and Gus this morning. I guess we are Team Go Ruck NTL for today, at least. But the wind started to come up, just a little bit of rain, and whoever was camping over there, it's probably Boys Club or something to do with Arlington Parks and Rec. I mean, the entire field is packed full of tents. And we're not talking little bitty ones. We're talking like the civilian versions of GP mediums and GP larges, and people are out breaking them down. Gus, settle, dude, go straight. Kids loading up the cars. It's kind of funny. I can understand it though, but you know, when we used to camp when I was a kid up in Colorado, it'd wake up, there'd be snow on the ground, it'd be cold, water'd be frozen, and my dad, who lived through that in the Korean War, in the Chosin Reservoir, he didn't put up with any griping when it came to cold weather. So we sucked it up as little kids. I remember being in kindergarten and freezing my tail off and listening to my dad tell me to quit whining. Ah, the memories. The memories, or what is it? Gary, what's that you say? Distant memories or something like that. So, anyways, we're gonna knock out a couple more miles, and we're gonna come back out, or at least just do a regular one tomorrow in the neighborhood in celebration of Gus's first birthday, and go home, drink some coffee, and probably have him a nice little doggy snack along with his sister Ladybug, who can't get out and do this anymore. She used to do this with me all the time. So we're gonna log off for now. Sergeant Woodard, I'm out. Well, he just has to take a little break along the way. He says it's my birthday, I can do whatever the heck I want. And over there in the field, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if I can get this thing to zoom in. Oh, looky there, eh? There's a Canadian goose there, eh? He's missing his buddy, Bob. That's Doug McKenzie goose there. Whatever. Anyways, we're rolling back to the car. We got 3 3/4 mile right now, and about half a mile to go. And Gus is soaking wet. That's my boy. Gus, sit. Good boy. You see, it's a goose. He knows what to do. Retrieve. Okay, we're back. It's about 8:45. Gus and I did about 4 1/4 miles, and part of that was back on the Dorba trails. They're pretty much dried up right now. That cold front came through, and Gus is soaking wet. But we had a great time. Apparently, the very first meeting of the North Texas Legion Goat Rut Club was just just me and Gus, since people didn't come out. So for those that are watching this that are currently have signed up to be members of the Go Rut team, it is a team. It's not something where one person is better than the other. Everyone on the team is as strong as the the slowest member, and so that's how we're going to do it. We're going to meet up here every Saturday at 7 o'clock, rain or shine. And if it's raining, well, if it ain't raining, it ain't training. So we're going to do that, and make sure when you come up, you bring a backpack or rucksack. It doesn't have to be a military rucksack. It can be anything that you can carry some weight in, some comfortable weight to start out with. You don't have to do like an 80-pound rucksack in a 12-mile road march. Ultimately, that's something that we can build up to based on what individuals want. But the whole idea is to get out, have some get in shape, have fun, lose weight. I see people up here right now who are definitely working on it themselves, not rucking or anything like that, but up here in the rain working out. And that's what this team is for, is for us to get together as a group, get to know each other, build fellowship, have some fun, do some fun activities, to include like ruck marches to various microbrews, like through downtown Arlington or through Fort Worth or whatever. Do some stuff that's going to be fun. So next Saturday, which is going to be April 6th, I believe, we're going to meet out here again at 7 o'clock. Bring a backpack, bring comfortable clothes that you want to wear, workout clothes, shoes that you run in, or do distance walking or whatever you do, just comfortable shoes. Be prepared to do about 3 to 4 miles in about an hour and a half. It's going to be easy. We're going to do warm up stretches and all that stuff prior to going. It's going to be a fun activity. And so the whole idea is just, again, to get people out to have some fun and to get to meet Gus, who is obviously going to be our team mascot for the foreseeable future. So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to get the boy home. If anyone has any questions, feel free to IM me. Go to the Sergeant Woodard in Private Gus page, and I'll have more information on it. And there should be a link there that will take you to the GoRuck team page. So, with that being said, Private Gus and I are going to head to the house. Tomorrow is his 1 year birthday. I was going to say anniversary. His 1 year birthday. He's probably going to end up getting a promotion before too long to PFC, which for you civilians means either a private first class or praying for corporal. And so we're going to take him out for a little neighborhood stroll in the morning and celebrate his birthday. So this is going to be Sergeant Woodard and Private Gus. We're going to head back to the house, and we'll see you next week. Sergeant Woodard, out.
And that's what I call a happy ending on a date night. Pew, pew.